Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for clicking on our today's video. I'm really grateful that you got to click this video today. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe, and also hit that bell icon so that you're notified every time I upload a new video.
Boss ass bitch. Boss ass.
So for today's video, I'm going to share with you common wedding invitation etiquette mistakes that every couple should avoid. And when it comes to creating or sending your wedding invitations, there's a lot more to it than just, sticking a card in the email. The addition to choosing a design also that also speaks to your overarching wedding style. You'll also need to ensure that all of the pertinent details are clearly laid out to your guests. So what's more, it's also important that you get the timing just right from when you order them and send them to when you ask your guests to return their responses. All to say, your wedding invitations are very important, and getting every detail right is key. So to help you do just that, I have compiled a few things that will help you will give you the etiquette mistakes that a lot of couples do make, and advise you on how to avoid these common pitfalls.
Boss ass bitch. Boss bitch. Boss ass bitch. Boss ass.
So first and foremost, you need to, avoid putting an incorrect starting time or start time. While it might be tempting to indicate a ceremony start time that's earlier than the one you've planned, you may want to reconsider that thought. If there is one thing wedding guests know, it's how to show up early to a wedding ceremony. So if you plan to begin your wedding early, if you plan to begin your wedding ceremony, let's say at 5 p.m., expect guests to arrive between 4:30 and 4:45 and head down the aisle no later than 5:15. If you tell your guests the ceremony is going to start at 4:45, they'll arrive closer to 4 and wait an hour to see your grand entrance. Another mistake is not including all the necessary information, and a well-informed guest is a happy guest. So just make sure that you keep your guest in the loop. You need to specify the date, you need to specify the location and the time of the ceremony, among other important details on your wedding invitation. So if your reception will be at the same location, you need to indicate reception to follow, so that you can let your guests know that they don't need to go anywhere else. And if you're having a reception on another location, you can either include it on your invitation, or more formally, you can print a reception card at the with the time and the location.
Boss ass. Boss ass. Boss ass bitch. Boss ass bitch. Boss ass bitch.
Another mistake is sending them too late. You need to look at your wedding date and count back 8 weeks for a non-destination wedding, that is. And this is the latest you should mail your invitations to give your guests, that enough RSVP time and make any travel plans. So having a destination wedding, I think you need to count back like something like 12 weeks or so, so that your guests don't feel rushed and they can shop around for the best travel prices. Another mistake is not providing RSVP instructions. Don't forget an RSVP by date on your RSVP cards. This one is a biggie. So you need to give your guests 3 to 4 weeks to let you know if they'll be attending your wedding, and the RSVP date should be at least 2 weeks before your wedding, so that you can give your caterer a more accurate head count, and of course let the guests know how to RSVP. You need to include a pre-addressed envelope that they can use to send back their reply and direct them specifically to the email, phone number, or the URL they should use to, RSVP. Also, not putting a stamp on the RSVP envelope is another mistake a lot of couples make. So if you want your guests to mail back an RSVP card, please make sure that the envelope is pre-addressed and includes a stamp. Does this mean that you'll have to buy a whole bunch of extra stamp? Yes, but asking your guests to pay to reply, even if it's just a single stamp, is an etiquette no-no. Another mistake is including your registry information, and we all know that you shouldn't put your registry information on your invitation, but that doesn't mean that you should ignore it completely. Instead, you can, include the link to your website, not directly to your registry, on an information insert, and then you can make sure that the registry tab on your site is clearly marked so that your guests can find it easily. And lastly, not clarifying who is invited. It's all about the names on the front of the envelope. So if you're inviting a couple but you're not inviting their children, don't use the Smith's family. Instead, you can put Mr. and Mrs. John Smith, which implies that they are the two who are the two only who are invited. And if you're inviting someone with a guest, be sure to write and guest on the envelope, or put the name of his or her, significant other, so that they know it. And also, if you're inviting the whole family, either write the Smith's family or Mr. and Mrs. John Smith, Susie, Michael, and Alex. That will be the kids' names on the line beneath their parents. So loves, thank you so much for watching our today's video. I really hope that you got to enjoy it. I hope that you're informed and inspired. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I hope that I'll be able to see you on my next video. Goodbye for now.
Say you're gonna tell a little lie tonight. Say you're gonna tell a little